Alright, so I did a reaction to the two new characters, Human Torch and The Thing, but I literally just finished trying out Season 15 of Overwatch as well, and you can tell from my face how it went, but the videos will be up soon. But anyway, Season 1.5 update. It's probably going to spoil how those videos are going to be, but I'm glad to get off Overwatch and into some more Marvel Rivals here. But let's see what's new. I know there's a new map when they showed Human Torch and The Thing. I wonder what else they got going on. Probably some buffs and nerfs, but let's see instead of assuming. Oh, someone told me they're working on a PvE. Bro, if they do that and then actually give it to us, unlike Overwatch did, where they said they're going to give you something and they took it away, that would be, wow, bro. Excuse me, that would be awesome. I didn't even think of this, but someone showed me. They was like, Marvel Rivals are savages. I was like, why? They was like, they released the trailer of their new characters on the date of the new season of Overwatch. It's like, no, they let them know, no, we're your competition and we're winning. We're going to release the trailer of the new characters, which they could have done yesterday or the day before. We're going to release it on the day of your new season. I was like, yeah, but as they say, that's business. But anyway, let's see what we got going on.
Hello Rivals, Guang Guang here. As we kicked off the exhilarating first half of Season 1, we were thrilled to welcome even more players to the Marvel Rivals community. Together, we united with the Fantastic Four to take the fight to Dracula.
New heroes and map.
In the second half of Season 1, the remaining two family members will be joining the fray, the Thing and the Human Torch. First up, we've got the Thing. He's a powerhouse vanguard, always ready for action.
I gotta change my language. I always say tank and stuff like that, thinking Overwatch, but it's called Vanguard. Even though y'all know what I'm talking about.
Guy. And then there's the Human Torch. He's a blazing duelist who's here to light up the skies and scorch his enemies with his fiery style. He jumps through the air like a comet and brings the heat when you need a true aerial ace. His presence will certainly ignite the battlefield. But that's not all. Prepare to explore the sinister depths of the Empire of Eternal Night in our new map.
That's Central Park. Interesting.
Venture into this haunted terrain, now dominated by
Dracula's
vampire legions.
But I guess he dominated by Dracula.
The Asgardian squirrel god of Yggdrasil, and embark on a daring raid of Dracula's castle to vanquish the darkness and end the Eternal Night. Since Season 1 launched, we've seen an incredible surge of excitement for competitive play. As we head into the second half of the season, we are rolling out some exciting updates and balance adjustments that are sure to shake things up. To that end, we have decided to implement certain adjustments to the competitive mode. The first half of Season 1 will conclude on February 21st, 2025 at 8 AM UTC +0. At that time, rewards will be issued, including the gold rank costume, Crest of Honors for those in Grandmaster and above, and the Crest of Honor for the top 500. When the second half of Season 1
I think if you're top 500, you need a bigger reward than that. No offense to them, but
from the end of the
just saying.
To qualify for new rewards,
you got, hold up, you got for gold rank, you get the costume. To be real, gold rank got the better reward, in my opinion. I don't care about no crest. No offense to Marvel Rivals, I love them, but they should give them a exclusive skin that's only meant for those top levels. I'm not even top 500, and I still think people at that level need to get it, Grandmaster and above, because in my opinion, gold got the best reward.
At 8 AM UTC +0. At that time, rewards will be issued, including the gold rank costume, Crest of Honors for those in Grandmaster and above, and the Crest of Honor for the top 500. When the second half of Season 1 kicks off,
I mean, in fairness, Grandmaster,
their ranks and scores
I'm sorry,
from the end of
Grandmaster
the first
and
half.
higher do get the skin as well.
For
I'm
the
just
top
saying,
500.
I would have
When
added
the
another
second
skin
half of
for
Season
them.
1 kicks off, players will return their ranks and scores from the end of the first half.
That's good.
To qualify
No
for
reset.
new rewards,
I've been so busy. I've
complete
been
10
wanting to work on my
matches
rank,
in
but I've just been
competitive
busy, so I'm
mode
glad they're not resetting
and
it so
meet
quickly.
the necessary conditions by the end of the second half. These rewards will include an all-new gold rank costume and a variety of crests of honor,
Like that, the Human Torch.
featuring distinct designs for Grandmaster, Celestial, Eternity, and One Above All.
Yeah, I've been sick for 2.5 weeks, so I haven't played. So I'm glad they're not resetting.
We've heard your feedback about access kernel tokens and how frustrating it can be when they don't carry over. So we are excited to announce a brand new redemption system. Now you can convert those access kernel tokens into units. If you purchase the Luxury Battle Pass and redeem all its rewards, you will be able to convert any leftover kernel tokens for units at a specific ratio. We want to make sure that your gaming experience is marvelous and that you never feel like you are unrewarded for your efforts. Now let's talk tournaments. We've heard your excitement and questions about our plans for Marvel Rivals tournaments since launch, and we are thrilled to see such a passionate community. A thriving player base is the lifeblood of any great game, and we are pumped to see that our in-client tournament, the Marvel Rivals Championship, has maxed out its faction registration in North America. After the upcoming updates in the second half of Season 1, we will be
I ain't gonna front. If I had people I can link up with consistently and stack up, I would do stuff like this. But I play solo, so
February and continue into March. Now let's turn it over to Zhiyo.
I don't really play with anybody's game, but if I did, I would do something like this.
Second half of Season 1.
I would take it even more seriously on rank to get the Celestial and all
that. We are
them.
diving into some exciting balance changes coming up for the second half of Season 1 that are sure to shake things up on the battlefield. First off, let's talk about the journey we have had so far. The first half of Season 1 has given us some thrilling changes compared to Season 0. We have seen more duelist heroes in competitive like Storm and Squirrel Girl really shine, while Hela and Hawkeye have cooled down a bit, finding a better balance. And let's not forget the balance changes at the start of the season and the addition of Invisible Woman. Together, they have revitalized the strategies matter and given players more options. These changes are undoubtedly a win for all. But hold on, there are a few challenges we have noticed that we are ready to tackle to make your gameplay even more epic. The triple strategies lineup has been gaining ground, especially among the upper ranks. For us, it's been great to see so many different team compositions out there, proving that victory isn't just about the classic 2-2-2 lineup. But here's the catch. The quick ultimate recharge for strategies like Cloak and Dagger and our mischievous friend Loki has led to some oppressive moments. A triple strategy setup often means at least one ultimate counters a Vanguard or Duelist's ultimate, which may slow down the game's pace. We want every match to feel exhilarating, not draw out. That's why in our upcoming changes, we will be bumping up the energy costs for those frequent ultimates. We will also be giving some targeted nerfs to certain strategies ultimates. You have Cloak and Dagger, I'm looking at you.
Dang, bro.
While reducing the ultimate energy costs of some of our Vanguards and
Wait,
Duelists.
did I mishear that? Wait, hold on.
We will also be giving some targeted nerfs to certain strategies ultimates. You have Cloak and Dagger, I'm looking at you.
I was like, maybe I misheard it. They said buff.
Reducing the ultimate energy costs of some of our Vanguards and Duelists, like Venom and Magic, making it easier for them to unleash their powers.
That's crazy. I didn't think that Venom would need that.
Of some of our vanguards targeted nerfs to certain strategies ultimates. You have Cloak and Dagger. I'm looking at you. While reducing
I understand the Cloak and Dagger.
energy costs
It's just as
of
someone who
some of
uses
our
it,
vanguards and
it stinks.
duelists, like Venom and Magic, making
But
it
I
easier
understand.
for them to unleash their powers.
We'll see how it works when we
There
actually
go.
play it, though.
We are not trying to completely shatter that 3 strategies playstyle. We are just looking to bring in more options for farm counterplays and amp up the excitement. Now, let's chat about vanguards. Throughout the first half of Season 1, Doctor Strange and Magneto remain the most mainstream vanguard
Yes, they
choices,
do.
dominating
Yes,
the scene,
they do.
whether it's a single or double shield lineup. These guys have been the go-to war, soaking up damage and effectively resisting enemy damage
Yes, you don't barely
pressure.
see
And
any
with
other
the
ones.
triple strategies
The higher you
lineup,
go up, you
enjoying
barely see any
enhanced
other ones.
survivability. But we want to shake things up a bit. We are planning to dial back the survivability of Doctor Strange and Magneto to keep things interesting.
Personally, I like that.
Plus, we will be
Because they are
boosting some
annoying.
of our
Every
movement
game
tabs
got to deal with the
vanguards.
same issue.
And we are super excited to introduce our newest hero, the Thing. Get ready for a fresh take on battle dynamics.
Personally, I like that change with them too, because that was something my friends and I were saying, to deal with that.
As survivability. But we want to shake things
To
up
deal
a
with
bit.
that, bro, is
We are planning
a
to
headache.
dial
Their
back the
survivability is
survivability
insane.
of Doctor Strange and Magneto to keep things
And it's not as simple as, well, go to the healers and take away them and try to survive. It's not that simple. Someone told me that. Someone was like, just go around and just try. It's a team game. Like, it's a team game. And if you know the strategies of the game, the way Magneto and Doctor Strange is set up, it's hard to get to them, period. So, yeah, it's not just as easy as go around, or just because I use Scarlet Witch as a DPS doesn't mean I can just go through it. No, I mean, he got other teammates around. And then what is he going to do what I'm going to do if he turns his shield looking at me? It's not, yeah. No disrespect to the person who told me that, but that's not a smart idea.
We are super excited
That's
to
just not gonna
introduce
work.
Our newest hero.
Maybe if
the
he's at
Thing.
1 health, but
Get ready for a
team-based
fresh take
game.
on battle
I gotta
dynamics.
think about everybody else.
We have been closely analyzing pick and win rates across all tiers, using battle data and battle rates for our top tier heroes. With all this information in hand, we are making some targeted adjustments to certain characters. For example, Storm is getting a moderate trick to help her find that perfect balance again. Also, Moon Knight's ultimate is also getting a moderate trick to help him feel more balanced.
Interesting. I never felt he was unbalanced. Storm, I understand.
Now,
But
let's
everybody,
talk
you
about
know,
the balance
just because I didn't feel that
we
with
know
Moon
it's
Knight doesn't
been
mean
a
I'm
bit
right.
longer
I could
than
be
we
wrong.
wanted, and that's made it.
And I
tough to
appreciate
tackle
them seeing what's up, you know, because they gave Storm something earlier. Now they're like, okay, let's tweak it. I like that. They want to explore to see what works, because these changes are not guaranteed to stay. So
some
when
big
season 2
issues
comes out,
this
we'll see if
season.
they'll keep it or change
So
it again.
Here's our plan.
I'm not against
We are
that. I like that.
sticking
You got to
to our
find the
overall
perfect spot
balance
or
adjustment
close to perfect.
schedule and rolling them out with our
Wait, what
big
happened?
up issues this season. So here's our plan. We are sticking to our overall balance adjustments schedule and rolling them out with our big updates for the first and second halves of each season. But going forward, we will also be keeping an extra close eye on the game environment throughout each half season. If we spot any urgent issues, we will swoop in with one quick, smaller adjustment to keep everything running smoothly. Much like Collector observed the innumerable matches, we will mainly be observing and only interfere during the season when necessary. We are committed to being careful with these changes because we want to keep the game to have a stable play environment. We will soon be updating the website with the pick rates and win rates for the first half of Season 1. After that, we will drop the balance adjustment announcement for the second half of the season. Keep your eyes peeled for those official updates. We are rolling out a hidden name feature in competitive mode for players who reach Diamond 3. Once it's activated, your true identity will be under wraps during the loading screen, hero selection, and the start of the match. Other players won't be able to see your name right away, and after a short period in the battle, your real name will pop back up.
I guess for the streamers and stuff, so they don't get
Rivals. We can't
followed
wait to
everywhere,
see
or
harness
people
the
act
power
weird when they
of
see a
the
streamer on.
Fantastic
I've seen that
Four
before, so
and
I
stand
understand.
Against the dark forces of
Some people are
Jekyll.
weird, bro. They like, oh, this guy's on or this girl's on. I'm gonna do this and mess up everything. All right. Number 1 is Human Torch. That's the number 1 character I'm looking forward to trying. But we'll see how these updates do. Like I said, I appreciate them first letting us know and then seeing what's the excuse me, what's the close to perfect balance for it. Because I don't think the game would ever be perfect, but close to it. So I can respect that. But anyway, I mean, the Cloak and Dagger, you know, I was thinking at first it's disappointing, but I don't know how much of it's going to change. You know what I'm saying? To actually play it. So yes, she's got a nerf. And honestly, facing Cloak and Dagger and using Cloak and Dagger, I understand. Little tweaks that she needs. So we'll see. We'll see. But Human Torch is numero uno for season 1.5. Or is that what they called it? Season, yeah, 1.5 update, I guess. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let me know how you feel about it. And with the Storm updates, Moon Knight, let me know. I'm glad Doctor Strange and Magneto's getting some changes. I'm glad. That's a headache. I deal with it because it's part of the game, but it's a headache. It's like a job, bro. You play against a good team who has their strategies and it works. Oh, my goodness. The higher you go, that's mostly who you deal with is Doctor Strange and Magneto. And I understand. I'm fully understand. Even my team does the same thing. So I'm not saying, you know, I'm complaining that way. But they do need, you know, some changes. So we'll see how it goes when the season comes out. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll check you later.